Oh, that transition didn't work. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. I'm your host, Ghostish. I once was dead, but now I am alive. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Jet King, how's it going? Nitro. What's up? Let's just fix a couple things. What do I use? Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I did hydrate a little bit earlier. Like as soon as it played. What do I use for chatbot? I use so I use two things. I use Nightbot, right? Originally I used Nightbot, but then I'm slowly trying to switch over to what's it called? StreamerBot. Pure Awesome has arrived. Hello, Pure Awesome. How's it going? Okay, so. No, like the OBS one. The link one. Yeah, you're talking about the 1-ish bot, 100-ish bot that shows on stream. I'm not too sure which one you're talking about. Crackle Tunes, thank you so much for the lurk. What do I use for chatbot? Are you talking about 100-ish bot? The chat on stream. Oh man, what is it? Oh, I can't remember. Hold on, I'll look this up for you. Show chat on Twitch. I set it up a while ago and I can't remember what it is. It's like an overlay. I think it's Stream Elements. Yeah, it's a Stream Elements tool that I use. Shiro, what's up? How's it going? Stream Elements, is that good? Well, I use specific tools for it, right? I don't completely use Stream Elements, but I definitely use the chat layout for it. I don't know if I've been here since I changed nickname. Kanashiro, right? That was your name originally, I assume. But hello, welcome. Yeah, we're going to be doing a. You should do it. Go ahead and stream. Streaming is fun. We're going to read one chapter of John, real quick in the Bible, and then we're gonna go to. You're influencing me bad, and then we're gonna go into some Ableton. There's definitely some things that my new track, well, not new track, I'm actually like changing an old track. It's going pretty well, I think. Stream Elements is great. I can't say the same of Streamlabs. I don't use Streamlabs. I do use Stream Elements. Yeah, I definitely use OBS. Actually, no, I do use Stream Elements a lot because Stream Elements also gives you like the multi-stream function, which I use for both YouTube and Twitch. Actually, yeah, Stream Elements is great. Yeah, they're very useful. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let's see. Let's hope this transition works. Hey, there we go. Sick. Yeah, Stream Elements is great. Okay, so we're gonna get into this chapter real quick. My goal right now is to start my stream with a chapter of John and end my stream with a chapter of Ecclesiastes. So I'm just gonna read through this. And this is John chapter 2, the wedding at Cana. The next day, there was a wedding celebration in the village of Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and Jesus and his disciples were also invited to the celebration. The wine supply ran out during the festivities, so Jesus' mother told him they have no more wine. Dear woman, that's not our problem. And this has always been so funny to me growing up, because I was just like, yo, that's like, what a way to talk to your mom, right? But actually, this was a term of endearment back then to call a woman woman. Crazy how times have changed, right? Dear woman, that's not our problem, Jesus replied. My time has not yet come. But his mother told the servants, do whatever he tells you. Standing nearby were 6 stone water jugs or jars used for Jewish ceremonial washing. Each could hold 20 to 30 gallons. Jesus told the servants, fill the jars with water. When the jars had been filled, he said, now dip some out and take it to the master of ceremonies. We're in NLT, by the way. So the servants followed his instructions. When the master of ceremonies tasted the water that was now wine, not knowing where it had come from, though of course the servants knew, he called the bridegroom over. A host always serves the best wine first, he said. Then, when everyone has had a lot to drink, he brings out the less expensive wine. But you have kept the best until now. This miracle sign at Cana in Galilee was the first time Jesus revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him. After the wedding, he went to Capernaum for a few days with his mother, his brothers, and his disciples. Jesus clears the temple. It was nearly time for the Jewish Passover celebration, so Jesus went to Jerusalem. In the temple area, he saw merchants selling cattle, sheep, and doves for sacrifices. He also saw dealers at tables exchanging foreign money. I love this part too because nowadays modern like Christianity is always like, oh, like Jesus is, love, love everybody, and yes, we should love everybody as Christians, right? And if you're not a Christian, that's totally okay. I'm not reading this out for Christians, but here we see Jesus get angry because they're turning what was a place meant for worship into a marketplace. And so we see here in the temple area, he saw merchants selling cattle, sheep, and doves for sacrifices. He also saw dealers at tables exchanging foreign money. Jesus made a whip from some ropes and chased them all out of the temple. He drove out the sheep and cattle, scattered the money changers' coins over the floor, and turned over the tables. Then going over to the people who sold doves, he told them, get these things out of here. Stop turning my father's house into a marketplace. Then his disciples remembered this prophecy from the scriptures. Passion for God's house will consume me. But the Jewish leaders demanded, what are you doing? If God gave you authority to do this, show us a miraculous sign to prove it. All right, Jesus replied. Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. What? They exclaimed. It has taken 46 years to build this temple, and you can rebuild it in 3 days? But when Jesus said this temple, he meant his own body. After he was raised from the dead, his disciples remembered he had said this, and they believed both the scriptures and what Jesus had said. Jesus and Nicodemus, because of the miraculous signs Jesus did in Jerusalem at the Passover celebration, many began to trust in him. But Jesus didn't trust them because he knew all about people. No one needed to tell him about human nature, for he knew what was in each person's heart. I love John, the book of John, because it really displays beautifully the life of Jesus. And at the end of the stream, we'll go into Ecclesiastes, which is one of my favorite books in the Bible as well. I think it really relates to modern day in terms of purpose, finding purpose in life and finding hope in a really meaningless world. And I say that because everything we do is pretty much vanity. It's a beautiful book. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go into Ableton. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute desktop audio. Da-na-na. By the way, that song that was playing in the background is my latest track that is free to use. for as BGM for VTuber streamers, content creation, all of that. Just pop my name down in the comments or in the description to give credit. That's all I ask. But hope you guys liked it. Now, I've been working on this track for a while. This is an older track, and these toms here have been bugging me. But we'll get back to it. Let's take a listen to what we have. Okay, hold on. I already know something. Before I forget, these ARPs I need to fix, because these ARPs are a little too all over the place. I think it's these ones. Okay, yeah. There's too much. The delay is too much here. So I want to lower the mix a little bit. My headset is dying. It's literally on life support. Is it time for a new headset? Let's lower the mix a little bit more. That's a little bit better. I think before it was a little too overwhelming. It doesn't work unless it's charging. Oh no. Oh yeah, well I don't have wireless I don't have a wireless headset, so just get yourself a wired one, man. Actually, I'm currently using beyerdynamics, the 700s, I believe, the closed backing ones. I kind of wish I went with the open back ones, but yeah, I'll buy them in the future. This one is super old. Hey, do you know how to show separate windows of the DAW? You mean like open up a second window? Black Jack, the Christian cowboy. Hot take. How can you say God doesn't exist when things like ice cream, cat memes, and energy drinks exists? I like that. That's good. God is the existence of all that is good. You know what I mean? Like, God is all that is good. So, I mean, like, those are all pretty good stuff. I mean, my channel rack, for example. Are you you're an Ableton, right? Welcome, by the way, Blackjack, to the Phantom Frequency. Oh, you're an FL. It doesn't show on OBS without me doing a separate. Oh, okay. So for that, you'll have to. Are you capturing the screen? Are you doing a screen capture, or are you doing a window capture? Because if you're doing window capture, you're gonna, you have to do display capture. So what I actually do in my OBS is I have because I can't trust myself in terms of like doxing myself. So I actually have both, right? I have screen capture and I have Ableton capture. D-Rex, what's up, man? How's it going? And so what I do is I actually have so right here is my Ableton live capture, right? And you can't really notice it because I made it so that like when I switch between the two, it's like for the most part somewhat seamless, right? But this is my Ableton live capture, right? It only captures like what is on Ableton. So all of my plugins, like if I were to open up Vital or whatever, it doesn't capture that. You can't see it. You can't see what I'm doing. So you'll have to do a screen capture. And so what I usually do is like I'll have screen capture and Ableton live capture. And I'll switch between the two in case like during stream or whatever, like because I don't want to like dox myself. I don't have a separate monitor to do that. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Window capture works, yeah. I mean, but it's finicky. But yeah, I definitely have. I I actually have like 5 monitors. Yeah. Well, okay, I have like 3 monitors, mounted TV, like a small mounted TV. Yato, what's up, dude? Thanks so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Yeah, and then I have a small, like a really small monitor, like how big is this? Like I don't know, like a really small monitor on my desk to show like chat that I use for chat and that I use for like my task manager and stuff. I'm doing well, doing very well. I'm reworking an old track. I think you might recognize it. Try time to try not to dox challenge. Yeah, just be careful. Just be extra, wary. Okay, so I think that's actually better. Ooh, that was awesome already. Looking forward to the rework. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I might work on the kick a little bit too. Are you gonna make it loopable? Good question. Maybe. If I get requests too, I'll try to work on making it loopable. Yeah, I gotta work on those toms. They're a little out of place. That's a lot better. Yeah, I didn't have that before. I might change this one so that no, it does. Phantom Cafe is my BGM since the release, and the loopable version is perfect for streaming. Oh, I'm so glad. That makes me so happy. Thank you so much for using it. And of course, I didn't really change the ending. The ending is pretty much the same. But I do want to. I think it was this one. Yeah. I've added slides. Like now that I know how to do slides, I don't know. I'm really enjoying how this one's turning out. But yeah, man, that makes me so happy that you're using it as your BGM. Thank you. And thanks for always supporting me, man. Like that's really dope. Really cool. You're one of the OG fans. The song always reminds me of Space Theme. OG fans, yep. Okay, I now don't need to change tabs because I found a way to see both chats. Nice. Yeah, Stream Elements is great because it does show there's like a multi chat thing. Split screen mode comes in clutch. I don't think I've actually used that one, but if it works, it works. Okay. I really want to change some of these toms. This one in particular, I've been having such a hard time. Oh my gosh. Yato, thank you so much for the sub for 1 month, man. I really appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yato Tori subscribed
You really
to
don't
channel
have to,
for 1
but
month.
thank you. It's too kind. Appreciate it. Let's see. I've been doing it for so long and painful, but works. Also, yeah, man. Let me give a shout out because this guy also streams. Yato streams. He's a variety streamer. Check him out. I need to pay you
Shout
back
out
for
to
your
Yato
music. Thank you. That's too kind. That's kind of you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Right now, like my music is free to use. I definitely want to go back and rework some of my songs that I've released that I really like. And I'd love to like turn that into like an EP or something like that. But right now I'm still kind of like looking for a distributor. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go with DistroKid. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go with DistroKid. I might just go with like SoundCloud. I've also been looking into what is CD baby. Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, I don't have enough songs to I don't have enough good polished tracks to actually release yet, so that's a little bit more into the future. But let's check out these toms, because this tom I've been fighting with the entire time. Here, this might get a little annoying, but I'm going to go ahead and put this on loop. Let's put this whole portion on loop. Okay. So it's really just this one right here. Anyway, sorry, but I'll be lurking for a while, but have a good stream. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for the lurk. Again, I appreciate it. You have a good rest of your... I think it's like nighttime over there. Or it might be a little late. Okay, yeah, I don't want it to get like boxy. Maybe I can just cut this part out. That's a little bit better. I think what I don't like about it is like how... That's actually a lot better. It sounded like so cut off. Or cut, yeah. And I'm just like... That makes sense because I manually cut it. Here, let's extend these out so we don't cut the entirety of the... Let it finish. You know what I mean? Like... I think that's a lot better, actually. Okay, hold on. Or we can go something like... Oops. like that. Okay, can do something like this. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I think doubling up on this particular tom probably isn't the way to go. I mean, obviously the way to go about it is just to use different toms, right? If you don't like the sample, change the sample. Just use a different sample. But I like these toms. It's just this one. I've always had an issue with using this one because I just don't like how it sounds. But anyway, let's throw some fresh air on this thing. We're gonna put it right at the end here, maybe. And let's put this part right here on loop. Pretty good. And then I want to check out my drums. We'll put this whole section on loop. Yeah, we could probably get rid of this EQ now. Seems a little unnecessary. Are you into Souls-like games? I recently found a video essay about their effect on mental health that is great. I don't know if you're into long essays, but I love it. It depends on the essay. I'm not super like all about it, you know what I mean? Because like they can be they can be really long, you know what I mean? Like really long, right? But I'll watch them. I'll watch some of them, some long form essays depending on what the topic is. But as for Souls-like games, I haven't really been playing a whole lot of Souls. Like I've never played Dark Souls. I think the closest I've played in terms of like Souls-like would probably be like Clair Obscur, if you can even consider it Souls-like. I don't think you can, but it's got Souls-like elements to it, like the parrying and the dodging. I think is really good for a turn-based game. And this is my first time playing it. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm playing it on expert and I'm having a blast. It's very hard, but it's really fun. I think I wouldn't. I do like games like Hollow Knight. I haven't finished it. I've only like played it a little bit. I don't even have the game, but I had fun playing that game. But real Souls-like games, I don't know. Like I would probably enjoy it, but I also don't spend a whole lot of time playing video games anymore. Not that I have anything against them. I just like try to choose to spend my time. Okay, so my guilty pleasure right now is like anime rather than video games. But I try to spend more time like making music instead of playing video games. But I will play games on stream and stuff like that. Nine Souls is on my wish list and definitely a game that I kind of want to play. Yeah, is a masterpiece. It's like if Hollow Knight meets Souls likes. Yeah, it looks beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Let's fade this out a little bit more. There we go. Okay, I just realized I can't show YouTube chat on Twitch. Technically, you're not. Yeah, technically you're not supposed to. I've seen other streamers do it. I don't personally do it. I feel like there could be a way where you can. I know there is a way that you can have like different. What's it called? Different overlays for each platform. But that's a lot of work that I'm not yet willing to put into. I don't want to show Twitch chat, but only YouTube chat. You just can't mix them. Like, it's Twitch's TOS is like very vague when it comes to showing chat like that. It says you can't mix chat. Okay, so what if you had chat in like a... You can't mix the chat, right? But does that mean you can't show the chat at all on your stream? You know what I mean? So like, what if you had Twitch chat on one section and then like YouTube chat on another section? You know, I don't know. I mean, it's there's a lot of gray area here, and so like, decide what you want to do with caution, obviously, right? But I would definitely you know, just be wary. You know what I mean? But I know there's a way where you can have different overlays. So like you can have like an overlay for that could be a workaround, yeah. But basically there's different, you have an overlay for Twitch and you have an overlay for YouTube, and then the overlay for YouTube shows only on YouTube, and then the overlay for Twitch shows only on Twitch, and you can have two separate chats for that. And then you can you can combine your chat on your own screen. You just can't show it on your stream, right? With it combined, but for your own eyes, you can combine it. That's what I have. I have multi-chat for my own eyes. That way I can see like yeah, no, I feel that 100%. Definitely feel that. Okay, I think I need to lower this snare. The snare is a little loud. I think it's a little bit better. Wait, why does it matter? I'm not even eligible for monetization on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, I think that only, well, technically you can. You know, you're eligible as they changed the terms where now, like, even if you're not affiliate, you can still earn money from streaming on Twitch. They won't ban you right off the spot. Like, they'll issue you a warning. Might ban you for like 1 day. Bow tricks. I don't know if Twitch would care if a small stream shows both chats. Yeah, honestly, so many people do it. Not saying go ahead and do it, but a lot of small streamers have been doing it. I've seen it happen, and like, I feel like Twitch is kind of picky with when and how they enforce that. Hold on, actually. I hated this part at first, like these 2 snaps, because it felt so out of place. But after adding like this kick snare pattern right here, I think it fits a lot better. And then plus like that whistle sound. Yeah. Oh man, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, I definitely wanted this. I want to change some things up here. They are, but I don't think they would have the manpower to enforce on every 14-year-old kid streaming Fortnite. Yeah, 100%. They do have bigger issues. Also, what do I use for the visualizer? Not the model, but the spectrum. You talking about this one up here? This one up here, right? This is called Minimeters. It's like 20 bucks. It used to be 10 bucks, but I think they raised the price. But it's really cool. No, like the top of my model, that is OBS. That's an OBS plugin. And what's it called? It's called Spectralizer. So if you Google Spectralizer OBS, you'll find it. Yep. And you can basically, I have this one set up for my mic, and yeah. D-Rex, thank you so much for the lurk, buddy. Appreciate that, man. I think it would sound better like this. Yeah. Oh, hold on. That's a little too fast. Oh, I know what it is. I gotta move this over here. This goes over here. hold on. Hold on. Let me mute the toms because it's distracting me. Dun dun. Dun dun. Wait. It's probably not it, but dun 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 dun. Oh, right here. Take that out. There we go. Yeah, that's so much better. Okay. Since I don't have a model, I think I'm just gonna be a spectrum. You could also do a PNG. You can be a PNG tuber. You could do that. There's also plenty of free. I mean, I made this model on Vroid using a lot of like really basic stuff. It took a little bit of time. Maybe took like a few hours, but eventually I want to commission a 2D model, but too lazy to use PNG models. OBS has so many plugins. Just go to Reddit or anything like that and you'll find for anything for community and theme. Yeah, a lot of free stuff on GitHub too. Yep. Okay, let's edit these toms right here because I know I have some overlapping stuff. Okay, we can get rid of that. Maybe like that. Okay. Now these claps here. That's the reason why, because it doesn't leave room for the snaps. I'll keep that in mind too. I know there's a thing for Discord that lights up a PNG that can be used as a PNG tuber thing. Yep. I think that one's called Video Ninja. Oh no, it's called Reactive by Fujitech. It only switches between two PNGs and brightness though, I think. Yep. Actually, I think it's fine. Yeah, as long as it's not overlapping with the snare, which it's not. Is it? No, it's not. Okay, yeah. Now let's take this, replace that. I don't think that one, I need that one there. Yeah, that's fine. And we can probably move that one down. We're gonna go ahead and copy this and then paste it back. What you could do is enter a chat alone to use it. Oh yeah, like a voice chat on Discord. I think I might actually use this one. I rarely ever use Fruity because it's just so boomy that I don't necessarily like it, but I think it might match this one. I think I might just have to like adjust the kick just ever so slightly on the bass. Or honestly, it might, maybe I just kick the bass down a couple decibels. Adjust my de-esser on my hats a little bit more. Maybe 100 is too much for the snare. Maybe you can lower it down to maybe like around 90. I still feel like my kick is just a tad too loud. Let's lower it down to maybe -10. And then I know I put an automation on this sidechain right here, but let's disable this real quick. I don't want to completely delete it. Can I just disable it for a quick second? Just to see what do I have it down to? 20? Okay. Yeah, 20 was good actually. Honestly, that was fine. Maybe even like less, like 15. I feel like this can probably go down just a little, maybe like 2 decibels. Just one. And then snaps can probably go down maybe a couple decibels. Okay, not bad. I think that's a lot better. Now let's start introducing, let's save. Now let's start introducing all of my effects. Start mixing this in. I think most of my effects from before are fine. But we'll see. I might change some of them. Okay, that's a little too much reverb on there. I want to make this impact larger, but let's turn this off and see. And just boost this one. This delay is I'm not a big fan of either. Let's just turn this off and see what happens. I feel like it's missing like a... Oh my gosh, what is this? What is ZQ? It's a click. We could add a bit of a delay. That's a lot better, actually. Maybe we could add a layer it. No, maybe not with that one. Maybe this one. We'd have to lower down the volume though by like a lot. Just pretty much trying to get like a little bit more of the boominess of it. I don't really like it. There's just too much high frequencies here. It's not big enough. We'll come back to it. Okay, I think this one can go down in volume. Yeah, you can probably go down a little bit more. And this one can go up. I had an idea now, but I have no idea how to describe it. Okay, hold on. There was like a... It's a little loud. So let's decrease the volume here. the same impact, it's just... There we go, yeah, there we go. I don't want to use the same thing here, right? The riser in the beginning feels off, too short for building tension, but builds too much tension into an intro that increases in intensity. Yeah, that was the point. When I initially made this, right? That was kind of like the whole purpose of it. I don't like using this twice though, like too soon. You know what I mean? So I do want to swap it out for something else. Let's see, what do I have? What do I have here? Let's go with... Check out my risers. I just need a quick sweep, actually. Maybe. I'm already saying this might go badly, but I was thinking start with a single synth and add notes, making chords, add octaves, and then crashes, drops into... That's a lot. But I was thinking, I'll search a song that does this so you can understand. Okay. Maybe we'll use this one into a different impact or a different crash, because this is too repetitive. We got reverse too. Reverse is here. Okay, let's not get too okay, let's not get too distracted. Do I have it like under crashes? Like where are all my... Oh, impacts. All of these are like bass heavy impacts. I could go into some sound design and just experiment, but I don't really want to do that right now. Probably have to go under perks. Drums, maybe. Percussions. Those are snares. Percussions. Crashes. That one's interesting. Maybe I can do something with that. It's got like little sparkles at the end of it. Let's see. This is bound to be way too loud. Let's go -5. That's already really, really loud. 10. Okay, we can work with this. I like the concept. It's still very, very loud. Let's go -10. -15. I like that. I like it a lot actually. Let's just adjust this. Okay, what if actually fade this in. Take this one. Okay. Let's chop this one up. How is it chopped up? Alternating like that. It starts with, so something like this. Yeah, I dig it. I wonder if I can do like a, whoops. Let's see how this will even. I dig that. Let's go all the way. And then we'll do this. Bam. And then fade this part out right here. There we go. Yeah, that's sick. Let's save. Oh, okay. All of these are very, very loud. This is gonna be kind of hard to pin down. Okay, so I think this probably can go down to -15. That's also, this one right here is very loud. Let's go minus maybe 5 decibels. Maybe a lot more actually. This can go down more. This one right here to -21 maybe. That's a little too much, so we'll go 18. And this one can go down to 18 as well. Yeah, that's still too loud. Let's go 20. Okay, that's super loud. This one right here. It's a little abrupt too. Let's turn this down and then fade this in. Can we get it to like match with the drums? I think this needs to go down all the way like that. Let's fade this out. Oh, I see why I did it. Okay. Whew, okay, there's a lot going on here. Hold on. Can I chop this? And then replace this one with this. This one probably can go up in volume. What if I did it like that? Okay. Can I fade this? Let's, can I bounce track in place and fade this in? Okay, didn't find any. That's alright. Okay, yeah. And then I'd like to fade this in. Okay, maybe not that much, just a little bit. Oh, it bounces the entire thing? Not what I wanted. Makes sense though. Because it's a MIDI track. Maybe I can... There's a lot going on here. Hold on. Let's turn this down. Let's automate this. Why the gain is so high? Probably go down to like -4 here. Yeah, and then these can definitely go down in volume. There's a lot here. Okay, so let's increase the volume of this one. Might be a little too loud. You said you found one? You know Rushy? I do not know Rushy. Okay, so what if we took this same thing, copied it, paste it here. Wait. Nope, pasted it here. Oops. There we go. I think of how it starts. It's a single note and then expands the octaves and drops back into a simple structure. Rush E. Oh, I think I might know it. I'd have to take a look. That's good. Let's turn it down. All right, let's see. What is this? Oh. I get what you're saying. I do know this song. Yeah. I could do something like that. I think what I really want to do though is like, whoa, chill. I don't know if it would, I don't know. I don't think that it would sound good. As an example, right? Let's do, what note? Maybe. We could do C. Maybe. Wait, what just happened? Oh, maybe. This might actually sound kind of good. You might be onto something, actually. You might actually be onto something. Hold on. Okay, I don't know about this one. I don't know about the different octaves. The idea is there. I get what you're saying. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to do it here, but it's not looking good, so your idea might really work. Maybe. Let's cut this, move it over here. Where is it? Something like that. But then go up an octave. I don't really have an issue with the tempo. That might work, actually. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, but the idea is cool. That's actually not bad. We'll keep it there for now. I do want to automate turning this LFO off, though. For this section right here. Because I don't want it starting out with like the LFO of panning on. Let's just turn that off. A rare moment of me being able to explain and someone understand. I take those. The octave differences probably it won't work unless... Let me try one more thing. Wait. Take this. Go up an octave. That might work, actually. Hold on. Maybe. For these ones right here. I want to take these and do that. That might work. Maybe. I don't know, actually. I think I just prefer it like this. I think this needs to be lowered a little bit. Maybe like 3 decibels. Thank you. It was a good idea. Hold on, this. There's a little too much going on here. Yeah. No, thank you. I think maybe we do this. It's one of those image in my head versus what I draw moments. I feel that. Okay, I think these are a little loud. So let's turn this down right here. And this can probably go down in volume. This can go down in volume too. I'm wondering if I should do like a stack and crash right here. Like maybe Is Jesus real? Yeah, he was a real person. Don't take my word for it, man. Like, definitely do your own research. I'm just some dude on the internet. I think it's beautiful when people do their own research and form, their own opinion on their own. But he was a real person. Yeah, he's a real person. And he loves you very much. Okay, maybe these two here. Okay. That's what I did. I panned them so that way they're not like taking up the same stereo space. Oh, okay, not bad. Not bad, past Ghostish, not bad. think my hi-hats are a little loud. Let's turn those down a little bit. That impact here. Do I need it? Like, really though? Yeah, I don't need that impact right there because this one right here. Or what I can do is maybe lower the volume of this one. It's just a tad loud. That laser to the left here, this one right here is so loud. Let's turn that down. Oh, sorry. My phone's going off. Thank you for asking that question, by the way. Darshan. I didn't thank you for asking. But yeah, man, like, do your own research. Okay, maybe we lower it down to like 19. Whoa! Crackle Tunes redeemed. Random sub emote unlock. I'm not too sure what that means. I know I have that on there, but thank you for the redeem. I don't know what it does. I don't know if that's something that I have to set up. I apologize if it is, and I haven't done that. But maybe it unlocked a random emote automatically. I'm not too sure. But thank you. Might be a hot take, but does it matter if it's real or not? What matters the most, the message or the one saying the message? If it gives hope to people, then it don't really matter if it's real. Oh, but it does matter. That is a hot take, and that's perfectly fine. Hot takes are fine on here as long as everyone's being, you know, respectful. I don't debate. I'm not an apologist. I'm an evangelist. And not to say that apologetics is like wrong or anything like that. It's just I personally like that's not my strength. But I believe we were all Christians are called to evangelize. And so I would consider myself an evangelist, not an apologist. With that being said, that basically just means like I'm not going to debate anyone. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to argue with anyone. I'm not going to try to prove anything. My goal is just to spread truth, and the truth is that it does matter. It matters because let's say, you know, that's a very, very layered question and a huge topic to talk about, but it matters because if Jesus is real, I mean, he was a real person. He lived on this earth. Like historians, even secular historians agree that he was a real person that lived on this earth. And he was actually crucified. Now, why does it matter if it's real? It matters because if, right? Well, it's not a matter of if. He did live on this earth. So if what he was saying is real and it's true, and if people died, was murdered for their were murdered for their belief that he was crucified and he rose from the dead, and there were over 400 eyewitnesses, and people died for that belief, that says something. You know what I mean? And so if Christianity is true, then what Jesus said is very it's alarming, to say the least, right? because he said some crazy things and he made some crazy claims. I don't think what he said and how he spoke, it's worth looking into. So the issue is not whether or not, like, you know, whether or not, like, Christianity is like the way or whatever. It was Jesus credible? Because if he was credible, then what he said is worth looking into, because he claimed to be the way, the truth, and the life. He claimed to be the only way, because he said, no one can come to the Father except through me. And those are some wild claims to make. You know what I mean? Like, those are some really, really wild claims to take. And so I believe, like, and I think it was, someone said it. I can't remember. It might have been, the author of Screw Tape Letters. I'm blanking on his name. I think his name starts with a C, but I believe it was a quote from him where he says, like, Jesus was either three things. That he was not just a good man. He was either a con man, a lunatic, or he was who he says he is, just purely because of the claims that he made, right? And the claims that he made were wild. So just something to think about. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not here to push my beliefs on anyone. You can believe whatever you want to believe. It's your life. You know what I mean? But if I believe what I truly believe, if I am a Christian and I believe what the Bible says, then it would be hateful for me to not spread the good news, because that would mean I know how to find hope. I know how to find peace. I know how to find joy. I know what comes at the end. I know that eternity exists. And for me to not say anything to anyone is hateful. It's like I know the cure, and I'm not going to share that. Like, that's not a good thing to do. So that's the reason why. Like, a lot of people, like, give so much, like, oh, you know, like, why are you to Christians, right? Like, why don't you just keep it to yourself, or whatever? Like, why are you, like, pushing your beliefs on? It's like, no, we're not pushing our beliefs on anyone. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just another beggar talking to other beggars, telling them where to find bread. That's really it. I'm happy that it gives hope and reason to people. That's what matters to me. That's cool, man. You know, like, I think that's very, very important. You know what I mean? I don't think that's all of it. But I mean, like, you are your own person. You will make your own decisions. But I truly believe that people should look into it. You know what I mean? Or I always like to say, hey, why don't you try praying to Jesus? What's the worst that'll happen? Nothing. Literally, that's the worst that'll happen, right? Like, what are people scared of? And I think I know what people are scared of. They don't want to submit to a God. You know what I mean? Which is perfectly fine. It's scary. It's scary to think about. You know, you have an all-powerful being who knows everything about you. That's a scary thought, right? But also, this being loves you so much. He's not just some God that's out there, you know, on his throne, like, looking down on people. Like, he's a personable being. He wants to have a relationship with you. And so that's it. But yeah, good discussion. I like having these, you know, respectful kind of, you know, talks on stream. Okay, I will be right back, because there's ads playing anyway, and I'm just gonna use the bathroom real quick. Be right back. And we're back. You said I thought the ad blocker didn't work here. I'll pretend I didn't see that. I don't advocate for, I mean, use whatever you want to use, right? Water is so good for you. Drink more of it. Okay. Where are we? Oh, right. I was turning down these laser beams because they're a tad loud, right? Like, let's go down to like minus 23. Yeah, that's good. And then I think like minus 24. Okay, maybe like 22. Why are all of these other ones turned off? Okay. All right, let's take a listen. Oh, okay. That's very loud. Pew, pew, pew. That's super loud. Oh my gosh. Okay, minus 29 might be good. Have been playing a bit with jazz theory, and it's so fun, but it's so hard. Oh, it's fun, it's so hard, yeah. Jazz is super interesting. I love jazz. But it is a little on the difficult side. Especially for someone like me that doesn't know any music theory at all. I think that's good. I think it can go down a little bit more. You said this thing sounds out of tune? What sounds out of tune? I don't know if it's supposed to be in C. Yes. This is the go down maybe a little bit more. Yeah. This bouncy synth. I don't know which one you're talking about. I have a lot of synths. Talk about that one right here. I reduced the volume now. Oh, you talk about samples. Talk about this. Pew. This laser. Yeah. Okay. Let's shorten this because full panning is like way too much. Let's go like, what, 50, 20? 20 is fine. back then, no, not the laser. Oh, you're talking about this one? Yeah, it's technically in G. But they're just sounds. So I think it'll be fine. Maybe. Would it sound better if it was in key? Yeah, 100%. But I don't know how to change it. Should I use samples that are in key? Yeah, probably. These ones are funny. I did have a lot of fun when I was originally creating this track. Just try not to use F while playing that. It's too late now. If there's an F somewhere, yeah. If you can point it out, then I'll probably adjust it, but... These ones are turned off too. Okay. Okay. Wow. This is a lot. All right. Okay. Let's turn these down to like maybe -20. Oh, they're still super loud. Okay, this can probably go up. Let's go back to -12. This right here is super loud. Let's go minus like 21, minus 25. I think these can probably go up a little bit more. What is this? Okay. I feel like the what is this is the story of my life, dude. I'm looking at samples, with all the samples that I've been using. What? This is super loud. This? What is this? How has Jesus blessed me today? Let's see. I mean, we can go with the obvious, like I'm awake, I'm alive, I am breathing. I woke up at a decent time today, not the time that I wanted to wake up, but that was my own fault. You know, like no bad news. The fact that I'm able to stream, the fact that I have just a home that I can pay rent, that I'm slowly getting out of debt. Actually, I say slowly, but it's actually like pretty fast, significantly. I'm hoping to get out of debt by the end of the year, if not super close. You know, so much. What about you? This one's a little loud. Let's go more. Pew. This pew here is really loud too. These can go down a couple decibels. Ah, okay, this was like a new section that I made, right? Okay. Can I just duplicate this down? Oh, it goes all the way. Okay. Boom. Can I do that? And see how it goes? Jacko Beats. Jacko or Jaco Beats. Hello. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. How are you doing today? Awesome. At work, we do secret pals. So whoever signs up gets assigned to a person to give an encouraging note and maybe a $5 gift. Today I got mine. Very cute pair of stickers. Need to figure out where I want to put them. Nice. I always have a problem with stickers because it's just like I want to use them, but also like I don't want to use them. Your stream is so cool. Oh, thanks, Jacob Beats. Appreciate it. Welcome again.
Yako_Beats followed your
Yako,
channel.
Is that how you pronounce it? But thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome again to the Phantom Frequency. But also you place them and you're committed. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like that's it. You know what I mean? That's the reason I have like I have a love-hate relationship with stickers. Okay, maybe what I can do is from here I can take out some. Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's mute these ones. Or we can go mute it halfway. Do you make songs too, like vocals? No, not yet. Maybe one day. But I'm still learning music production. So and honestly, the songs that I currently make don't really use a whole lot of vocals. They use vocal samples. But with this genre, it's yeah. I don't know if I could use my vocals for this genre. But yeah, I think maybe one day, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I particularly have a great singing voice, but I think that you can definitely improve if you practice. And I wholeheartedly believe that if you have a healthy voice, you can learn how to sing. Here, let's mute these ones too. Mute this. Also, before I left work, a coworker asked if I could watch her club tomorrow morning if she has a meeting, and I think, oh, excuse me. And I think she said it was a Christian club. Nice. So I'm like, heck yeah, I want to attend all of them if I heard right. That's cool. Is it like club meetings and whatnot? Hold on. What is this part right here? We can mute these on this section. This is so much easier. I don't understand why I didn't do this before. Instead of like trying to figure out, I can just like literally place all my samples where I want it to place it and then just mute them. Like that's so much easier than what I was doing. What is yeah, they started doing clubs differently this year and have them during school rather than after. Oh wow, that's really nice actually to have them during school. But the teacher still has a couple before school. She's awesome. Nice. Yeah, clubs during school is kind of crazy. I wish I had that. Yeah, I wish I joined clubs a lot more often when I was in high school. Here, let's mute these. Honestly, we can probably mute these two. Hold on. This is so loud. Let's lower it. Like way too loud. That's better. I joined a Christian club in high school once I could drive. Otherwise, I couldn't ever stay for anything. Yeah, I didn't really join any clubs. I think I joined an anime club in high school, but like we didn't really do anything except watch anime, which is kind of funny. It's like, what kind of club activities? You know what I mean? Like you literally just sit around and watch anime all day, which I mean like is cool, but as a club, like I think it's kind of comical. Wait. This was chopped off? Let's let it ring for a little bit more. Okay, let's actually, what we'll do is do something like that. Yeah, I like that better. Bam. Wait. Bam. Okay. Asta, hi, how you doing? I'm doing well. Thanks so much for joining. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing great. Oh yeah, wait. Well, actually, I was in anime club in middle school. I completely forgot. Oh no, high school. Yeah, I didn't know what they had. I didn't have clubs in middle school. Let's mute this. Actually, there's a little too much going on here. Actually, why don't we just do this? Like, take these out completely. Then we can reintroduce them. Okay, this one we can actually... Or, no cap, take the L whips. Yeah, instead of that, let's just mute this. What if we did like okay, what if we did something like this? It's gonna be kind of crazy, but hold on. think it goes like this. Can't really hear him. Maybe a different one? Psalm 40. 1 through 3. That's a good verse. It does work, yes. Can you make something that goes like boom bum bum bum?ちょっと待って. Wait, why can't I hear this? Okay. Let's pitch this up so it's faster. That's a little too much. Okay, let's cut this out because that's really ear piercing. And then something like this, right? Oh, hold on. ちょっと待って. Whoops. Let's move this down here. And then... no. You want it faster, right? Like, so something like this. Phew, bum bum bum. There you go, dude. Just for you. You can cut out a little bit more of the highs. Yeah, no worries. I got you, man. I'm here to serve. I'm gonna clip it and put it in your song. Oh, sick, dude. Heck yeah. Here, I got you. Just, this is for the clip. There. Should be enough. To clip it well. Glad I could help, dude. Welcome, by the way, to the Phantom Frequency. Glad to have you here. No cap, but take the L whips. Okay, where was I? I don't think this little much right here. That's not necessary. Probably shorten this up actually, and I might turn this down. This might be a little loud. Zarita Zanga, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it.
Sarita_Zanga followed your channel.
Welcome again to the Phantom Frequency. I'm glad I could help, dude. Hope that hope that clip works out well. I could probably like do that. Probably mute that one honestly, and then bring it down here. No cap, take the L, weebs. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here that like. Sky, thank you so much for the hydrate. I'm using my, is this a gallon? I don't even know. It's a really big water jug. Is that in ounces? No way. No, I don't know what this is. Oh, milliliters. Okay. This is like over 3,500 milliliters, whatever that is. Let's what is that in ounces? 118. Oh, that's about, yeah, that's like a gallon. Close to a gallon. One of the kids at school carries a water bottle that holds a gallon. He says he drinks like 3 a day. Is crazy. I can barely drink 1 a day. Well, actually, I can probably drink 1 plus more on workout days. On workout days, I could probably drink maybe like 2. Maybe. Because usually I drink out of a 40-ounce shaker bottle. That's normally my water bottle. And I calculated I just need to drink like 3 of those and like some change. And then that's a gallon right there. Right? Yeah. How many ounces is a gallon? 118, right? Or 128. 128. Okay. So yeah. Like three of those and some change. I can barely drink a liter. Drink more water. Water is good for you. I love water. Like I used to not drink a whole lot of water. And then I went to basic training where all they had was like water and tea. And that's when I started drinking a lot more water, and ever since then, like I prefer water over really anything else. I don't know, it's so good. Here's another weird thing. I'll prefer room temperature water. I like room temperature water because it's easier for me to drink. Cold water is hard to drink for me. Like it's really it hurts. Like it hurts to drink. Here, let's throw this in. Okay, maybe not. Or we can just turn this off. Or we can just move it so that it hits at the same time. We probably don't need this here either. Nor do we need this one. Maybe we can keep this one though. I like it cold, but I do set a water bottle by my bed at night and drink in the morning if I need it. That is something that I need to start doing, is drink more water in the morning. Because that's something that I don't do. I should start my day drinking water. I feel like that open hi-hat right here is also a tad too loud. That's a little better, but now it's too soft. That's good. Move this over actually. What's the purpose of this? You can't even hear it. Yes, you can do automations in Ableton. I'm not sure what DAW you usually use, because I know FL has like different automations. But for Ableton, you would hit A on your keyboard, and you can select whatever ones you want. Like, so for example, let's say I wanted to automate the panning here, right? Which I have here for whatever. Why do I have it all the way up there? Oh, I think because of this. Yep. Okay, so for automation, you would just hit A. You would click on the automation you want to adjust, and then you can just adjust it from here. So for example, let's say I wanted this to play center, right? Let's solo this track. So it plays, and let's say like, oh, I want to automate it so that instead of playing center, I can have it pan it to the right, and then it goes back down to center. So that's so much easier than FL. Yeah, I do hear. I mean, I've watched some people do automation, like when I'm watching YouTube videos on YouTube, and like I'll watch people using FL doing automation, and it's probably because they're so experienced with using FL's automation that it looks a lot cooler. Cooler in a sense where it looks easier, but probably because they already know how to use it. For me, I could definitely use a lot more automation. I know you can draw too. I think it's this one. Or you can use the pencil and you can draw in your automation as well. So yeah, let's say if I wanted to, for whatever reason, Yeah, and then now it just automates like panning left and right. It's not as smooth, obviously, like, but I think if you do this and you use your pencil, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so remember, folks, if you use Ableton, it's B for Bencil. Okay, I think that would really... Now I know why I would use that here, but I can't hear it. The other thing about FL automation, the thing about FL automation that I don't like is how it looks. It looks like very messy, like all over. Like when you're looking into like your workstation, it's like layers of automation. It can look kind of cool, but like for someone who really cherishes organization, it's very difficult to look at. Okay, yeah, you can kind of hear it, but it's like drowned out by everything else. What is this? I want to do something like this. Okay, actually, let's take this and instead of using this one, I want to use this one. Ah! You can't even hear it, but that's fine. I have so many samples repeating here. What was I thinking back then? Can't even hear them. That's a little better. Okay, let's lower the volume on this one. Just a tad bit more. Okay. Now, let's see if I have some time. I have a little bit of time left. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I can just take a break. Yeah. We'll do that. Okay, so let's take a listen to what we have. Let's save. Take a listen to what we have, and then we'll go into these vocal chops that I had before. How close am I to finishing? That's a good question. I don't know. I want to say I'm close, but I'm not as close as like I can probably finish today or tomorrow. Just because like now I have these like vocal samples that I want to go through. I might change them. I might add them or like modify them. I don't know yet. And then we're going to go into like the final like polishing and mixing. Which what I've been doing is kind of like mixing as I go. Then after that, yeah, I like to mix as I go and then do like a final mix, like just a polish off at the end. Thank you for the hydrate, Asta. But after that is like just like a quick master. Then we'll be done. But how long each of those steps take, I'm not too sure. I think maybe we take this one out. Are you ready? Hold on, this right here I think is a little loud. Whoa. Maybe just like 1 decibel. That's good. Those are the vocal chops. Let's turn those off for a second. We can go through these ones. This shouldn't be too hard to mix. I want to automate that volume here. Because this is supposed to be kind of like the bass part of. Let's go up maybe a little bit more. And then we can lower the chords. I don't have a utility here. Let's throw one on there. I like using utility for automation, as a in terms of like automating volume, as opposed to the faders right here. Purely because I adjust the faders in mixing, and if I adjust it, then it messes up with the automation. So I like to mess with it here. You can just bring this down just a little bit. I could do like a dynamic EQ, but maybe do I really need a... Okay, hold on. How do I want to do this? Okay, we'll do 2. Something like that, and then let's lower this down 1 decibel. Okay, so they are fighting with the chords a tad bit, and so we'll take this and then just lower this maybe like 2 decibels. 2.10 is fine. Maybe we lower it down to like 0 from -2. I like that, but can we do something that matches the chords a little bit more? Let's see. This might not sound good, but we're going for it. That's not bad. I feel like it loses its identity. Comparatively, right? Let's see. Yeah. Maybe. That's actually not bad. We'll keep it like that. So it keeps that stutter feeling. Yeah, I want to add a couple more vocal samples here. Hold on, this right here seems a little abrupt. I feel like my snare is really, really loud. Maybe down a couple decibels. Okay, let's mix these vocals. Okay, let's definitely throw some reverb on this. A little bit of delay. Okay. Maybe we need to move that. A little more delay. Let's just throw it all. That's pretty good. No. I feel like it's slower than what I remember. Hold on. Let's turn this off for a second and try to... I had to read your row name and finally understood what she was saying. I just heard, you nitty. Or Nini. Or maybe. Let's go. That's better, I think. The timing. Maybe one more. Oh, that might be too early. Yeah. Let's go back one. I want to throw more reverb on it, but like that's... Let's do more reverb. That's pretty good already. Yeah, that's actually kind of where I want it. Nice. Are you ready? Hold on, that this crash is not it. Yeah, that crashes. This crash is not it. Maybe this one. A little better. Okay, so for this start, I think I might have to put reverb on all of these. Here, why don't we just move this to the... Okay, maybe... Oh, that's too early. Hold on, maybe... Yep, there we go. Okay, this part right here. This I want to turn off right here. And then the delay, turn that off right there. Actually, why don't we just turn the delay off completely for this section. That would be good. Definitely turn down the delay on that one. You can actually turn down the reverb. There's a lot of reverb here. Like a lot. Maybe we just turn it off. Okay. How do I want to go about doing this? Okay, fine. Fine. We'll do it this way. We'll do it on each one. Or...ちょっと待って。Don't EQ on this. Still a lot going on here. Dang. Yeah, the better thing would be to put it on each. What's it called? Thing. To put it on each thing. Track. Put it on each track. Words. That way you can adjust it the way that I need it to. And honestly, this might not even need it. Yeah, that's perfect. Maybe it'll lower a little bit. Actually, how I had it before is fine. Let's just lower the delay. Okay, yeah, this one definitely needs more reverb. Let's fix that. Okay, let me just lower the size a tad bit. Could probably increase the delay. Okay, that's a little too much. Maybe like 10 is good. Okay, maybe like -8. No, actually -12. Come on. Maybe some oh. Okay, so it definitely needs more. Wait, what? Gotta make sure I'm adding it to the right one. There we go. That's a little much though. Let's decrease in size. It's maybe like -6. That's good. Let's take this, fix this up right there, move this over here. Could probably add a little more mix to it. That's too much. Oh, okay. The reverb is like, okay. Stacking. So let's just turn this off. It's like a lot. By the time it gets here, there's like so much of it. If I turned it off here. Okay, maybe like right here. Oh, what happened? Okay, so this one's, turn it off like right there. We can probably turn this. That's a lot better. Yeah, we'll go here. What I could also do... I can't do it with Midi though. I could sidechain these. I can do a volume sidechain. That might be a little difficult. That'll probably be another project for another time. Probably delete that one. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I have a meeting to go to in about 40 minutes. So we're probably gonna stop here, but I will, I might stream again afterwards. Maybe, we'll see. But in case I don't, let's go ahead, and what we're gonna do is we're going to play this, see where we're at, we're gonna play this, and then we're gonna end the stream with Ecclesiastes, chapter 2. No cap, take the L whips. Have to end with no cap. If I don't fix this now, I'm gonna forget. Like that. We're gonna do this, and then we're going to do this. There we go. Making some just minor adjustments. Cool. I feel like there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. Not gonna lie. It's not exactly to the point where I'd want it, but my plan is basically to finish mixing these vocal chops, making adjustments or whatever, and then we'll go back and fix anything else that I don't like in terms of the mix, and then we'll go from there. But for now, I will be right back real quick. I just need to use the bathroom. I've been drinking a lot of water. And then we're going to end with Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, before I end the stream. So I will be right back. 1 second. Okay. And we're back. Let me just drink some water real quick. Cool. And then we're just gonna go into hopefully the audio is not too loud. I really need to start making some lo-fi. Okay. Ecclesiastes chapter 2. Ecclesiastes is one of my favorite books. It's just a book filled with wisdom. A lot of people think that it was written by Saul. I do too. I probably was. King Solomon, right? Wait. Who wrote Proverbs? I don't remember. King Solomon. A lot of people think Solomon wrote Ecclesiastes. I also think he wrote Ecclesiastes, but it's not confirmed, I think. But there's a lot of wisdom in this book. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, the futility of pleasure. I said to myself, okay, so recap for chapter 1 real quick. Solomon, I'm just going to refer to him as Solomon, or the teacher, rather. The teacher is basically talking about how he's super wise. He sought wisdom in his life, and he found that it was pretty much meaningless. So he tried out different things. He's trying to find the meaning and I think the purpose of life. The futility of pleasure. I said to myself, come on, let's try pleasure. Let's look for the good things in life. But I found that this too was meaningless. So I said, laughter is silly. What good does it do to seek pleasure? After much thought, I decided to cheer myself with wine. And while still seeking wisdom, I clutched at foolishness. In this way, I tried to experience the only happiness most people find during their brief life in this world. I also tried to find meaning by building huge homes for myself and by planting beautiful vineyards. I made gardens and parks, filling them with all kinds of fruit trees. I built reservoirs to collect the water to irrigate my many flourishing groves. I bought slaves, both men and women, and others were born into my household. I also owned large herds of flocks, more than any of the kings who had lived in Jerusalem before me. I collected great sums of silver and gold, the treasure of many kings and provinces. I hired wonderful singers, both men and women, and had many beautiful concubines. I had everything a man could desire. So I became greater than all who had lived in Jerusalem before me, and my wisdom never failed me. Anything I wanted, I would take. I denied myself no pleasure. I even found a great pleasure in hard work, a reward for all my labors. But as I looked at everything I had worked so hard to accomplish, it was all so meaningless, like chasing the wind. There was nothing really worthwhile anywhere. The wise and the foolish. So I decided to compare wisdom with foolishness and madness, for who can do this better than I, the king? I thought, wisdom is better than foolishness, just as light is better than darkness. For the wise can see where they are going, but fools walk in the dark. Yet I saw that the wise and the foolish share the same fate. Both will die. So I said to myself, since I will end up the same as the fool, what is the value of all my wisdom? This is also meaningless, for the wise and the foolish both die. The wise will not be remembered any longer than the fool. In the days to come, both will be forgotten. So I came to hate life, because everything done here under the sun is so troubling. Everything is meaningless, like chasing the wind. The futility of work. I came to hate all of my hard work here on earth, for I must leave to others everything I have earned. And who can tell whether my successors will be wise or foolish? Yet they will control everything I have gained by my skill and hard work under the sun. How meaningless. So I gave up in despair, questioning the value of all my hard work in this world. Some people work wisely with knowledge and skill, then must leave the fruit of their efforts to someone who hasn't worked for it. This too is meaningless, a great tragedy. So what do people get in this life for all their hard work and anxiety? Their days of labor are filled with pain and grief. Even at night, their minds cannot rest. It is all meaningless. So I decided there is nothing better than to enjoy food and drink and to find satisfaction in work. Then I realized that these pleasures are from the hand of God. For who can eat or enjoy anything apart from him? God gives wisdom, knowledge, and joy to those who please him. But if a sinner becomes wealthy, God takes the wealth away and gives it to those who please him. This, too, is meaningless, like chasing the wind. Still lurking here, just realized I can turn CC on. Hopefully they work. Maybe. I'm not sure if I enabled them, but maybe Twitch enabled them. Oh yeah, I remember now when I read this for the first time, it felt so depressing. It starts out like that, yeah. Yeah. That's kind of the reason why I love Ecclesiastes so much too, is it's raw, it's real. It's really like when you think about it, like everything is vanity. I love I think it's the NIV version or the hold on, let's go to chapter 1. No. I think it's ESV. Vanity of Vanities. I also really love the King James version of this book. It's so good. Vanity of Vanities, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. Yeah, it's because it is. When you really think about it, everything it's all vanity. So, but we'll stick with NLT because NLT is good. But yeah, I love Ecclesiastes. It's super good. It's a super good book. Highly recommend you read it on your own. But yeah, that is where we'll end. I might stream again later on. We'll see. I do want to do like a Japanese study, so we might do that one. But I do have a meeting soon, so I'm just gonna prepare for that. But with that being said, let's find someone to raid. If you come back, I look forward to it. Thank you so much. Okay. So we're going to raid someone real quick. We're gonna raid Mia. So with that being said, maybe not. But thank you all so much for tuning into the Phantom Frequency. Yeah, like I said, I might be back. Lurkers, thank you so much for lurking. Really do appreciate your company. But that's a wrap. Remember, even in the darkest night, the light will draw us together. Stay blessed, and much, much love. God bless y'all. Bye.